Greetings everyone, it's all Hallows-Eve here in the Nerd Cave. Today's game we're gonna take a look at, it'll be shocking, it'll be horrifying. So horrifying you wouldn't even go back to sleep! Okay, you won't be too scared at this one because today's game we're looking at is Luigi's Mansion.
Released in 2001, Luigi's Mansion became a launch title for the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, this is the first time when Mario didn't get to shine when the new console comes out. Well, I think it works here. Throughout the years, to be honest, Mario's became a fan hog, and poor Luigi was pushed to the side. Sometimes I feel sorry for him. Well, Luigi did get a solo adventure with Mario is Missing, but whoops! That was an educational game! And it sucks! So Luigi's Mansion is a better way to call it the first Luigi game. In Space World 2000, there was a tech demo showing what the GameCube graphics would look like, mainly showing stuff that is impossible on the Nintendo 64. Nintendo liked the idea and put work on it as a main game, and the reveal in E3 2001 was mixed. Some people are confused that this will show off the capabilities for the GameCube. I was too confused as well, but I got curious to check it out one day. Of course, on Christmas 2003, I finally got my GameCube, and surprisingly, this is one of the first games I got for the system. So for the Halloween season, let's pop this into the GameCube and see what we have in store.
Nintendo.
Okay, that started to give me chills. The title music is good, giving the atmosphere of what's to come. So let's begin with the story. It starts off with Luigi walking through a spooky forest up to a spooky mansion. Once he got inside, all things spooky begins to happen. A gold ghost freaked him out and tries to attack him until he was saved by this short old man. This is Professor Elvin Gadd. He's been living close to the mansion and studied its behaviors. Luigi told him what happened. It turns out that Luigi won the mansion from a contest that he didn't enter. He called up Mario to meet him there so they could celebrate. Once Luigi stepped into the mansion, there was no sign of Mario. So Professor E. Gadd will help him out by capturing the ghost with the Poltergeist 3000 and to raid our suspicious notion with the Game Boy Horror.
Surprisingly, the Game Boy Horror is actually built out of a Game Boy Color. It's kind of a fun fact to understand.
Later on, E. Gadd points out that there are several portrait ghosts that he captured but escaped recently, so Luigi has to clean that up too. Upon further investigation, Luigi accidentally released all the boos from the mansion and they're scattered around. It turns out that King Boo, the leader of the boos, is the one that captured Mario and put him inside of a painting. That's kind of an interesting nod to Super Mario 64, right? So the story is very interesting for a Luigi game, and I had to admit it's far more original than the other ones we have. No princess capturing, Bowser roasting story. It's just Mario, Luigi, Ghost, and a spooky mansion to top it off. Okay, the story is done for now. Let's get on to the gameplay. This is an action exploration game. You control Luigi with the joystick, press A to call for Mario or to open doors, you press B to turn your flashlight on and off, you press X to use the Game Boy Horror search, Y activates the map, Z checks your inventory, R sucks up the ghost, and L sprays any element you collected. The objective of each room is simple. You just suck up the ghost, collect the key, and move on to the next room. While going through the mansion, there are some treasures to collect, like rubies, sapphires, emeralds, diamonds, and even some coins, bills, and gold bricks. Collecting these treasures are mandatory to give you the best rank after beating the game. There are some special ghosts that'll give you a bunch of treasure pieces, like these gold mice and speedy spirits. They're called speedy spirits because you have to quickly shine them and suck them up. If you miss, they're gone for good. There's a total of 15 of them that you could find, so you better keep your eyes peeled. The mansion is split into 4 areas, and each one ends with a boss battle. Each room has a simple task for you to complete and sucking up all the ghosts in the room. You do this by shining the flashlight on them and quickly press and hold the R button to suck them up. To keep them on hold, you have to hold the joystick on the opposite direction or do my strategy. Flick the joystick rapidly to knock their energy faster. Once it reaches 0, they're yours for the taking. Once all the ghosts are sucked up, the room will light up and you will be grabbing a key from the chest. Some of the rooms have a specific task to lure the ghost out. That is where the elemental metals are here for. You have fire, water, and ice. These three are very helpful to get you further through the mansion, especially destroying the elemental ghosts. To get the negative out of the way, backtracking is a bit of a pain because you have to go through the same hallways and rooms to collect all the booze. Oh yeah, these guys are a pain. They're not that bad from the start, but once you get to Area 4, you're gonna hate them with a burning passion. 300 hit points. That's 3 times as much as a boss ghost. They just keep popping from hallway to hallway and into some rooms that you can't even access yet. At this rate, you're gonna be pulling your hair out if this irritates you. Another thing that really irritates me, and that is the power going out. Luigi stops in his tracks every time when a ghost pops right close to him. That is gonna eat my time up no matter the cost. I don't like that. Now let's talk about the boss ghost. If you didn't wet your pants like I did when I was a kid, then check again. Okay. Chauncey is a little intimidating, but Bogmire still scares me even to this day. Yeah, I'm pathetic. Boolosses is 15 boos in one. It's simple. If you pop them and freeze the smaller boos, then you can suck them up. But the main problem is that the boos refuse to stay still. Well, in the beginning it's not that bad, but once it gets to 6 boos or lower, they're gonna run away like chickens. They refuse to get frozen unless I get hit. I really hate it when I got a bronze ranking on that guy. Oh yeah, that's one thing. Every time when you suck up a boss ghost, you get a ranking on how well you've done. And that's where the pearls come in as well. They also act like treasures for you to collect, but if you get the big pearl, that is a sign that you got a gold rank. I managed to get a few gold ranks, but I'm not that really good in this game. For the boss ghosts, it's very different. They get stuck up just like the other portrait ghosts, but with a little twist. If you don't do too bad, then you can get a gold rank. I did manage to get a gold rank on Chauncey, but I don't know how to recreate it again, but I was just lucky. The best way to increase replay value is to try to get all gold ranks on all the ghosts. Well, if you're a hardcore gamer, then good luck. So to wrap this story up, King Boo has done this in an act of revenge because it turns out this game takes place after the events of Super Mario Sunshine. For punishment of sucking up all the ghosts and boos, Luigi gets sucked into the painting while he has a final climactic battle with Bowser? Well, it is in the Mario universe, so why not throw Bowser in there as well? Nah, that's not really Bowser. It's just a robot suit controlled by King Boo. So after sucking him up, you will restore the last of the paintings and restore Mario to normal. After restoring all the portrait ghosts, you'll get your final toll of the treasure you collected. By the rank you get, you can rebuild the mansion. The highest rank you could get is an A rank, and I didn't too bad in my run. But I'm not that perfect. Besides, I really like how the mansion looks in an A rank. What does it look like when you get the lowest rank? Oh god. That's terrible. After beating the game, you get introduced to the secret mansion. You take more damage, but you'll be wiping the floor with all the ghosts. Well, I never managed to do that because I'm not in the mood to do it, so... have fun!
So with me bitching and moaning, complaining about all the flaws that are in this game, does it really still hold up after 15 years? Of course it does!
The graphics are really good for a launch title. Most of the time it takes a dark motif, which I had to admit it brings out the atmosphere of the whole game. There's not much music here, but I had to admit that the main theme sounds creepy enough it fits here. Lastly, the gameplay is great. It feels more interactive when I suck up every ghost in the mansion. Out of all the games I played in the Mario universe, this is one I play every Halloween. This game is easy to pick up and play, and it's still fun after 15 years. Though this game does have some flaws that can throw people off, Backtracking through the mansion is horrendous, the foods get annoying towards the end, and Area 4 has no excuse. But the charm of the game makes me want to go back to it every Halloween for some fun. I highly recommend you play this game. This is Luigi's personality at its finest. I'm proud of you.
Man, I'm glad that I played this game. It's perfect around the Halloween time. Now, I know that there is a sequel called Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which of course I did get a request to do it, but there is two major problems. Number one, I don't have the game itself. And number two, I don't have a 3DS capturing device, so there is no way I'm going to review 3DS games at this point in time. Maybe sometime in the future I will. Well, since it's Halloween time, kids, have fun and be safe. I'm Thomas the Retro Nerd, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next review. What are you staring at, Jason?